city like my city. Don't nobody do it.
What's up? This is another episode of Chopping It Up with Nails and your girl Isha.
We are the livest podcast in Detroit.
Look, I'm so excited about this episode, okay? Let me tell y'all, I feel like we got like legends all the way around, okay? We got David Ruffy Jr. in the building, okay?
Y'all make some noise for
Who him daddy is. Everybody know who him daddy is, okay?
Him daddy was that one.
That nigga that one on the other side, okay? Yes.
And our second guest, everybody know him, man.
In the city, in the
The hottest, still to be the hottest in the city, man. Everybody know we do it big. We got the Eastside Chedda boy, MK the rap, Chedda boy Malik.
Big woo.
Wait, whoa. All right. Look, I'm so excited, okay? I can't wait to interview both of our guests tonight that we have on the show, okay? Now, look, y'all already know what I start off with. I start off with my... the chef, okay? We need Chef Durham.
He's back on the show again. I guess his food been so good. People been tapping in and requesting that he come back on the show like our other audience.
We need the chef.
No, I actually smell something though.
You smell it?
I smell it.
What it smell like?
It smells like it smells like a nigga that knows something.
It's like a nigga that knows something.
I smell onions when I come that bit like garlic and shit.
Okay, like onions.
I smell the real shit like the garlic. I smell the pepper and the goddamn shit in there, so I'm gonna know.
So you know that.
So you ready?
Oh yeah.
So you ready? What's
that day?
It's just a hit, a subliminal hint.
Tap in.
What is it?
Yeah.
Tap in, y'all tap
Subliminal
in.
stuff.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay.
Subliminal, something that's not the other.
All right,
I'm not about to
so
switch up the whole
Chef D
topic.
is in the back. I don't know where he at, but when he come out, we gonna have him tell us what he's cooking for tonight, okay?
Right.
Let me tell you, but y'all know I start the show off with the hot sauce of the D.
Yeah.
Detroit been off the chain this week, okay? I don't know if y'all
You
did.
put hot sauce on anything?
No. Hot sauce of the D is the
Hot sauce
hottest
of
topic
the D.
in
So
Detroit
Detroit, we
right
got hot sauce. We put hot sauce on everything.
Everything in Detroit, okay? Detroit been really hot though this
With the
week.
music, everything.
They've been doing the most, okay? Let me tell y'all, I know y'all, we gotta start off with the brawl that happened at the Fox, okay? Did everybody see that?
The fight.
The fight at the
concert,
Fox.
at the Little Dirt
At the Little
concert,
Dirt
okay?
concert.
Now, everybody got different opinions about this fight because it was really big. It was really a bad fight. Like, I looked at the video, and they really got down and dirty. It was a real Detroit fight. We ain't had one of those since summer jam. They used to be at the Hard Pass. I don't care. That was the best summer jam.
Because it was free. It was a million people down there. That's right. Nobody getting searched.
But I still don't think nobody got an ass whooping like that girl at the Fox.
Okay, now, if y'all didn't see it, it seemed like the girl sat in the wrong seat. The people who seated was, they told her like, hey, this is my seat. They got up, but she must have went back to whoever she came with, which was a grown man. The grown man came back to whoever they said like, that's our seat. Grabbed the girl straight with her hair and started hitting the girl in her face.
They gave her some
Started a whole brawl.
They gave her some hot.
Started a whole brawl, but another girl, the girl who they told like, hey, that's my seat. She was 15 years old, but she thought she could go ahead and bang with these grown women. They dragged and tagged that ass. Okay?
What? And I don't know why these young girls.
They got her together. And then she yelled out, I'm 15. Not when you threw that first hit.
She probably went from bitch to I'm 15.
No.
My mama said I'm a kid.
No, but for real, she actually did go from I'm about to bang, and then she went to I'm 15. And when I tell you she had a sew-in.
No,
She should have wore a wig then. So it can slide out here. You understand me? So baby girl,
let's hear what the audience got to say.
what y'all got to say about all that?
What do y'all think about the Fox fight? And do y'all think that girl was in the right, or do you think she was in the wrong?
I think you should take a vote. Everybody that thinks that girl got what she deserved, put your hands up.
anybody think she got what she deserves?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The 15-year-old.
I'll be honest, if I
If you think she was wrong for what she did, say aye. If you think she was right, say aye. So everybody in the crowd think that she was wrong. Now we gonna get one person to her opinion. Let's hear your opinion right here in the front. You say what? Love LaRue.
in my opinion, because there was a bunch of unfortunately, because there was a lot of children there, and I know that my niece was there along with a nephew. We as adults have to be able to control ourselves. So when this situation actually occurred, if those are all grown women, at some point, when are we gonna be adults and be able to handle situations like adults? That's all I'm saying.
But also I want to say something. 15-year-olds nowadays don't look like 15.
Listen, y'all missing the point of what I'm saying. I'm not even on the age. I'm not.
You just saying cut.
No, I'm speaking on those grown women. I'm not speaking on the child. I'm speaking on us as people learning how to communicate. I'm speaking on us as people learning how to handle ourselves. That's what I'm saying. Her age has nothing to do with it. Because at some point you have to be accountable for your actions. Exactly. At some point you have to be accountable for your actions.
Everybody paying count. Okay,
I'm rocking with you, baby. I'm with you.
somebody call out for it, please.
No. Listen, we get back to Brandon in 1 second. We got
One second. All right. So the moral of the story, what she was saying, I don't know if you guys could hear on the live or whatever, but basically she was saying as grown adults, we all need to handle ourselves in the right manner, especially when we out in a public scene like that. Kids are around, people are there. It's probably somebody's first child's experience to a concert. And it's like, wow, this happened. You know what I'm saying? So I understand exactly what you're saying. I see it from both sides, because at the end of the day, you can't come up to nobody. It's a grown man that came up to a woman, pulled her hair, and started hitting her.
Wow.
So, of course, her girlfriends jumped in, and the 15-year-old jumped in with that guy and then she got beat up. So I understand from both aspects of how things should be handled, but it's a time and place for everything, so I do understand.
Well,
I mean, my girl got jumped, I got
the place was not for them to be there. They were underage. They weren't even supposed to be in the business.
100%.
That's the point.
I know for that.
Right.
So back to what she said, it's back to the mamas, and the aunties, and the adults who know better. It's back to the security, making sure that these underage people, male or female, not even in there.
Because I thought it was supposed to be like a certain age that you get let into these concerts unless you have some supervisor.
That's the problem.
Chaperone to
It's not enough people. It's not enough people being guardians.
All right, I want to talk about other stuff too, okay?
Okay, let's talk about it.
So, because Detroit was really hot this week, okay? We had a brawl that happened at Detroit Public School, and a teacher got a concussion for trying to just break it up. Concussion. Okay.
They were teenagers. They were like 15 too, though.
I mean,
I know what she said.
They were like 15 too, though.
it was really, really bad. So, I mean, I understand about the violence and stuff like that. It's really becoming ridiculous, especially in our children, and it's just really concerning to me. And that brings on like one of my topics that I really want to talk about tonight, okay? tonight I really want to talk about just what are we teaching our children, okay? And when I say our children, of course, we are talking about our black children, what we are feeding into them, what we are feeding into our black children.
And not food, mentally.
Mentally, okay? One thing that brought this topic up was because I was having a discussion with someone. They were saying that I really need to get into teaching my boys about the police injustice, which I do, okay? Which I do. I tell my boys that you are black, it's gonna be injustice and all like that. But I'm not gonna beat it into them where they are fearful of the police. To where they get pulled over, they get jittery, they reach for something, and then boom, the police kill them. I'm not teaching my kids to be fearful of the police. I'm giving them the knowledge that they need to deal with the police, the authority. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to do with respecting the authority or whatever like that. It's just having an accurate knowledge of it. Okay?
Right.
So that's one thing that I want to talk about. What are we doing as a community to feed our children the right method of handling the injustice that goes on in Detroit? Y'all want to talk about that? Y'all want to get into that? Y'all not quiet.
That's what we here for. We gonna
So you know, no, that's what are we feeding our kids? Are you feeding? How do you talk to your children?
Okay, look,
how do you talk to your? Do you got black men?
No, I'm gonna tell you as a real father, I got 3 daughters. I don't give a fuck how y'all look at me.
Whatever.
Nigga, whatever.
Right.
I've been this way all my life.
Right.
You know, 42 years, right? So I got 3 daughters in college though.
Okay. Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, big.
Good.
My daughter's in college, so when I still look around like the young girl, I was just at what we just at? We was at Tycoon, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying that to say this.
Give an example.
So the little young chick, she a little curvy little chick, little pretty little chick.
Right.
You know, woo woo. So I gave her 20. She asked for a damn, I just gave her a dub.
Right.
Gave her a dub, baby, you just keep that.
Right. You ain't
What you was saying, you know what I'm saying, type
Right.
shit. And she like, you know, woo woo. I'm like, baby, I'm 40. Told me, how old are you? She said, I'm 20. I told her I got sperm bigger than you.
But
And I wasn't doing it. I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that to be like, you know, like.
Right.
I'm like, sweetheart, like, you gorgeous as hell. Find somebody, no, like, find somebody in your age bracket. Like, I'm 42 years old.
But you
baby,
gotta
like,
remember, older guys come in for that.
right, but I ain't on it.
Right.
No,
Right.
I got sperm bigger than you. They go a dub.
Right.
Yeah.
You can have that.
You probably don't look your
So
age.
how? So yeah.
You know? But
So
you
how
know,
would you implicate that? Being a female, being a stripper, how would you show your daughter like you don't want her doing that, even though that is like some
What's the
females.
knowledge that you giving
Some
your kids?
females think that is the way because they look at videos and all that.
Yeah.
So how do you tell your daughters that's not the way and go this way, or you know what I'm saying? Because it's what we feed them.
No,
Because they listening to all the type of music. that we
100%. The music and internet, overall everything though, right? So, my daughters been with me all their life. They already know, they know I was that one nigga. You know? Like I was that one nigga, that 2 nigga, that 4 nigga, that 7 nigga, you know?
Yeah.
And they watch me do that in front of their face. I'm like, do you want to do that's gonna do that? You want to do that's gonna be like that? So I'm gonna give you your own option. You gotta let them choose their own way. But when you feeding their brain about how to do it that right way though.
Right, you feeding their
You
brain
feel
how
me
to
though?
do it, but they gonna do what they do when they reach
Right,
a
you can
certain
see this
age.
or see that. Now, what part do you want?
So you basically saying you can show them the way
Yeah.
to a certain age,
You
but when
can't
they
make
get a
them do nothing.
certain age, they go about their own way.
You can't make them do nothing. You can't make none of your kids do nothing. Yeah.
Right, that's cool. Now, how
No,
you feel
that-
about that, Dad?
Yeah.
How many kids do you have? If you don't mind.
David.
Just one?
David.
There's a difference in opinions in the audience about this topic.
Like, how would you feel like, it like, once he got a certain age, no, it's on the same topic. Once he got a certain age, like, what more can you tell him?
I mirror that. I mirror that. I've told my children, do this, do this, do this, do this, until they got to the point where they were like, why? I want to do it like this.
Right.
And as soon as that happened, I told them once, these are the consequences from my experience.
Right.
And after that, whatever happened is on them. That's how they gonna develop.
Can I ask a question?
100%.
That's how they gonna get learn responsibility and stay accountable for their own
You're gonna
actions.
bump their head a couple times.
So what do you feed? What was you feeding him growing up? Basically, in this world, what tools were you giving him for him to be a successful guy? Basically, or what we on?
All my 3 sons.
I got
Watch
3
me.
boys too.
The tools that I gave them were the tools that I was discovering and building while I was still growing up, which I'm still not.
Right.
So,
So to get back on the topic, what do you do when you about the injustices as being a black man with the police? You know,
it's as youngsters, I do my best to keep them blind to it, just like we tell lies to our kids about what we're doing.
so you don't think
As
preparation?
youngsters, I kept them away from it. I lived in areas where they didn't have to encounter racism and all that kind of shit. And as they got older and started asking me questions about what's this on TV, now it's time for me to tell you. Because social media is going to expose our kids to everything.
Yeah.
Before we can expose them to them. And it's not even just social media, it's the damn internet.
Yeah.
Before social media was kicking, it was that. Because now I got kids that are in their 30s, and they were already messing with the internet before I got them video games. So it's not anything that we can do outside of lead them to the damn water,
Right.
and then we can force them to drink until they know how. And then that's it. That's really, we can just hope for the best. We can pray, we can watch.
Yeah.
I don't.
They covered all the injustice with the police
As it
and
comes to
everything.
racism, I mean, I've been a victim of a couple situations where they were, privy to see me recover from that. So they do know that they don't have that fuck the police mentality, but they do know, just like in every walk of life and every career choice, government, politician, athletic, whatever, entertainment, some people just ain't shit.
Regardless of the uniform or
And
not.
some cops just ain't shit.
And I think music play a part of
Just
a lot of
like
that.
just like the executives overuse their power on the artists as they go up, the police do the same shit.
Right.
So don't put yourself in a position, stay in control of your own actions. Whatever going on around you, stay in control of that and stay away from trouble. You see trouble coming, turn the fuck around and go the
Right,
other way.
yeah. That's
You know,
very
like the
good.
truck, like the truck, like
That's
the truck
very,
hit up.
very, very good.
Like the truck hit
Okay,
up.
so I want to take a little bit of comments, a couple of comments from my audience because the audience really want to tap in with this topic that I was talking about. So let's see what the audience has to say. Who wants to say something about the
I know
topic?
Love has something to say.
Yeah,
Love
I just was, the question, sheltering your child is not the answer. Because you're not gonna be with your child all the time. So you can't really determine when your child is gonna come and encounter that situation. So you have to already have your child ready. You have to send your child out the house with the tools.
At what age?
And thus it doesn't matter. It's
At
black,
what age?
as young as it's coming out the vagina. Honestly. And I'm telling you this as a woman from the South because of the fact white people, it ain't no sheltering.
Right.
Your child is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They actually are preparing their children for the times that they're not there, and that's where we slack.
No, that's all love right there. I swear to God. They got their kid out there 8 years old now to shoot that AK and that shotgun. Hey, Dad, you said shoot it like this, rifle.
I ain't training to kill niggas. I ain't training to kill niggas.
Yeah.
Because that is carried down to every generation.
That was some real shit though.
That is something that
We
is
have to
learned
prepare them.
and taught.
My first time
No,
being
it
called
is
a nigger
something
was when I went out of
learned.
town. I was raised in all my kids, right? So the first time I was called that, I wasn't ready. My response was your mama.
I get it. I come from where she comes from. Right. I come from Detroit. I'm born and raised in Detroit. I didn't leave this bitch till after my father died. I was right here. I understand it. I got blood, sweat, and tears. Real blood, real sweat, real tears around this bitch. I'm not, people thought I was old pretty boy, innocent doing this and that and the other, or not doing this and that and the other. I get it.
So we got somebody that's on our live that said that he was taught at the age of 10.
How to shoot.
I was taught
On
young.
some real shit like
He Italian.
And I'm a girl. Yeah, I was
on
taught young.
City Grove, Pierre, it was a apartment building right there. That when crack just came out, my stepdaddy was doing crack. He took the money, but guess what? He gave us a 22 rifle with It shows how to shoot out the window on goddamn New Year.
See, you saying the same thing that she said.
Yeah.
And you know why? You know why I get that?
1987.
Because that's what I came up in. My father said the same shit once, and then after that he was like, "Well, we over here on this side of the avenue. It ain't gonna be like that." So the mentality that I had to bring my kids up was, I don't want to be brought up here. I don't want to have to go through. Have to tell my kids right out the womb, right? Because actually it's righteous, especially in certain particular areas. Watch your motherfucking back or you're gonna get dead. I don't want to have my kids fearing that as long as possible. Until
you understand that you know you gotta watch your back.
Their thought processes could lead them to some trouble. As children,
absolutely.
their thought process ain't gonna lead them to no trouble. It's gonna lead them to a little bit of pain. And then when they turn 7 and 8, now they're gonna get in a little bit of trouble. But that's just attached to some pain. And then when those teens come, because they're getting out in the street and seeing other people in school doing different things, now it's kind of like, oops. She said, don't hold the reins, don't shelter them from nothing. Absolutely. I just think that that's the point where you have to go hard as opposed to preparing them. And we all parent different. We all, smoke different weed. We all drink different type of shit.
Everybody wake up different.
So I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, it depends on where you at.
But preparation is, preparation is education. So in order to educate yourself,
I'm gonna need the 5 P's over there. I like
Hold on, wait 1 second, Malik. I want to get over here because somebody else wanted to say something.
I want to say something.
You raise your hand, nigga.
Now he has his hand raised though.
He did. He was okay, go ahead. That's my. Okay.
What we got on?
All right. So we got somebody in the audience that want to say something.
I got a short opinion, and people could disagree. I bartend, and I go into people's homes, right? And my prices are set for a certain type of genre of people, right? Because I want to go somewhere where I feel safe. So I've been bartending in people's homes intimately in Novi, Wall Lake, all of the surrounding suburbs. Right. The way they raise their children and the way we raise our children to survive. They raise their children to live wealthy. Not all of them. I'm not saying it.
That's true.
They start off their education with, you're going to learn business and wealth from me at home. You're going to get a collegiate education at school. But we don't have that. We're like, listen, when you go on the street, you got to look here, there, blah, 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 blah. We're teaching them to survive off bail. While they're on the other side of town, like, listen, let me show you how to build wealth, young man. So it's cool to sit here and know how to shoot a gun, but that white man know how to get out of it while we're still trying to figure out how to survive.
Give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause.
So you mean so we basically say there's 3 different genres of this, right? You got the one people that teach they people how to shoot their guns and all that kind of survive, right? Then you got the black people that teach our kids how to survive this way, right? Then you got the one people that you talking about in that genre that teach they people how to survive to live wealthy financially, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
So it's 3 kind of genres that we just spoke on, like the black. We just said black because of us, right?
Right.
The street, woo woo, and then you better watch your back, woo woo, right? And then you got that genre like, okay, hey Timothy, sit down at the computer for 1 hour and you're gonna do this. And you got the other one tomorrow. Hey, little Gilroy, go out there and cut that wood.
Right, yeah.
Grab the shotgun. You know what I mean, though? So it's like we picked up 3 different genres as far as the injustice, everything we just talked about, right?
Yeah.
So we just spoke on 3 different genres. So we can go to the next one though.
So why we can't teach all 3 though? Because I learned all 3.
And that's different. That's different.
That's great because
I was talking to my peers.
a lot of people don't have that goddamn.
Hold on, we all can't talk at the same time, so we need to listen.
What she just did, y'all, from the way this whole conversation started, that's what you call growth and compromise. Because she started off one way, and then she ended up there, which is what I agree with too. Now it all makes sense. Round table, give it up for yourselves. All right.
So we on to the next.
So we on to the next topic. So I really want to talk about.
Doing back there.
He cooking. He chopping it up. Literally. Okay. Look. Okay. Look. This is what I want to talk about. This is our worldwide hot sauce. Okay. We gonna do those, but I really want to talk about. I have to talk about my boy.
Who that? Who your boy? Who is your boy?
Kanye.
I love
It's like Kanye. Kanye, you got some love, man.
Okay, look, Kanye been getting ripped apart, okay? But he also has supporters. Now, okay, my best friend, she called me this weekend and was telling me about the Kanye situation that was going on, because I guess he woke up Sunday morning, he wanted his kids to be at church. Kim did not take him, and he said, this is not right, I am their father. I commented on that post. I never commented on any. I know. I never commented on no.
Repeat this.
Now, what about the say on that?
I said I agree with you. I said, Kanye, I have your back. You do. I believe good fathers, good men do have a say so in their kids' life. Now, if you
What's the difference between the daddy and the father?
Hey, say it again. Say that again.
I do agree that good fathers, good actives. I'm gonna say active.
Yeah.
Okay, because active means you involved, you doing something. I do agree, good active fathers should have a say so in their kids' life, and the mother should respect that.
What's the difference between the daddy and the father, though?
First of all, that's up to the child. Now, I had a daddy. I got a daddy. Because my daddy.
So hold on.
Let me tell y'all. They just said, what's the difference between Malik? I'm gonna answer that. My daddy made sure that my mother went to work, and if I was sick, he would stay home with me. They would take turns. He cooked for me. He knew what to do. He didn't look for my mother for an answer of what to do with my child. He already knew that. He came supplied. He showed up to the assignment. Do you understand? That was my daddy.
He understood this.
My daddy made sure, my daddy called me and definitely said, baby girl, I'm grown at this time. You got money? We arguing back and forth on the phone. Daddy, I got money. You for sure you got, yeah, I got money, Daddy. All right, well, I'm just gonna leave this money on the table for you. Just come pick to the house, cause he wanted to see me.
Yeah.
You understand? And that was the way he
I'll say what's
you know what I'm saying?
But I said, so what's a father?
Now, a father to me is
anybody can be a daddy. Anybody.
No, because a child is the one daddy. Right. Anybody can be a father.
So what is a father?
A father is a sperm person. Just the, I mean, that's just it. You just. Daddy is more intimate.
Father is the one she just displayed, right? The one she just said was the father, right? No, the one she just said, everything she just said, that was the father. Anybody can be a daddy.
Right.
The father the one. Anybody can be a daddy. Okay, I got a baby mom, I'm the baby daddy. But when that father, I ain't called out. I get called father.
So hold on.
Hold on. Only one person can start.
Say something to that.
You can say it.
You a husband, right?
Yes.
But she don't call you husband, right? She say babe. She call you words of adornment. So daddy is deeper than father means DNA. I can put someone anywhere. But the daddy is that nigga. And you got your kids out there. DNA. You ain't the daddy. Daddy not the daddy.
What's fucked up is y'all all arguing. Everybody in this bitch is right. And years when that's what you call petty shit. That's what niggas die over though.
Hey, you're right, though. We all say the same thing, man. I agree with you, man. That's why we got David Ruffy Jr. in the house, y'all. But that's why the podcast is fire. That's right. We all got a community. That's right.
Whole other shit to you. I call my father the same thing my son calls me, and that's Pop. So I don't forget everybody got something, and I love that shit. I love that shit. When my son be like, "Father," I'll be like, "Oh."
Right. Like, what you need? But that's what they call you, though. You know, that's what they call you. All right. So now I want to get into my interviews because I'm so excited about the guests that we had. I don't go. You got some of my son. Okay, hey, boo.
About the father subject, that it don't have to be the DNA or that. Like,
Say it, baby.
I don't like to put my business out, but yeah, you don't have to be like the DNA. Like,
To be the daddy or the father. That's what she. Go on, baby.
It's how they take care of you, right? And how they care
that's what
for
she said.
you.
It's how you
like who
Exactly.
decided here.
I get it, and I love it, and I accept it.
All right.
I accept everybody's viewpoint. Whether I agree with you or not, I accept everybody's viewpoints. But I do want to get into our interviews with y'all, okay?
Hey, that's what's up.
Because I'm excited.
Yeah, we so hyped, man. We gotta get into these interviews so everybody can get to know David Ruffy Jr. What he talking about.
Okay, so yeah. So everybody, y'all know we got David Ruffin in the building. Let's give up. David Ruffin Jr. Okay, so you know I got a whole bunch of questions that I got for you.
All right, let me. Okay.
Play some old Temptations up in here, man.
Yeah.
Background in the background.
I'm gonna tell you what to play.
All right, now. All right, now I'm here with with our guest, David Ruffy Jr. I've been waiting all week to talk to you. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, so my first question that I had: how was it growing up being David Ruffin's son?
It was oh, now I'm live. Ain't that about it? Ask me that question again.
How was it being David Ruffin's son? I have to know. How was it? And did you know he was famous being a kid? You know how some kids, they don't know their dad's famous?
Yeah, it did take a minute. It did take a minute for me to figure it out.
Just put us in that household. Like, what was it? Like, how was it?
I'll go back to the first memory. What up, folks? I see you over there. Holla, holla, love, love. I'm in LA. I'm in Detroit, fresh here from LA. Y'all know where I'm at. Chopping it up 313 with Nels and Isha. We got the original Eddie Kane Jr. up in here, and all of Detroit. Yo, thanks for coming out tonight, y'all. I wish I could say it was boring, but it was way too exciting for any child to have to experience on a daily basis.
So what did you experience on a daily basis?
I mean, madness. Just people, a lot of rehearsals, a lot of hollering and screaming, good hollering and screaming.
Okay.
A lot of oohs and ahs recordings. I've been to all kinds of places. I've probably seen more concerts than any other 10-year-old.
Oh, so you did go on the road?
I traveled traveled with him all the way up and with him through the reunion tour, off and on. I've traveled with the Dramatics too because of my relationship with my father's relationship with all of them. Ron Banks being my godfather, LL Cool J, LJ Reynolds being a real cool mentor as well on the road, as well as Willie and everybody else, and Steve, everybody on the road.
So you definitely knew your daddy was making moves.
Yeah, I knew he was making moves. I knew he was making moves, but I mean, growing up being, you know, the son of a motherfucker is a motherfucker. It's not something. You know, I know a lot of people, you know, that I'm a fan of, entertainers, actors, athletes, and I know they have kids, and I say to myself, oh, I wonder what it's like for them. And then I just said this morning to myself, oh, I guess I kind of have to identify with that. Although my father didn't do well with his loot, he did well with his fame, and it was strange meeting and seeing so many different people and many musicians during the Temptations thing and after, especially after, because after he went wild, it didn't seem like he had much restraint and he can make his own schedule because he was the boss of everything at that point. But it was, you know, it was exciting. At the end of the day, it was exciting. It was nights when I would be hearing stuff that I would just wish they would all go home. That happened a lot, but
oh, wow.
I wouldn't. At the time, I hated it. I was just like,
did you feel like they took the business? Did you feel like some of the business took your dad away from you?
Absolutely, and of course it does, and of course it does.
It does.
Right.
So
It does. Hold on. It does. I'm trying to say that. So everybody in Detroit is listening. You got an artist for a man or a woman, and you jealous or you possessive or you controlling, just step off and just keep supporting them because that shit is. We're artists. We can't help it. We can't control it. You know what I'm saying? Like I try not to be an artist. I want to be an athlete. It's not. We don't do what we do on purpose.
Right.
So when you was going to school, did you even go to like a Detroit public school or?
Yeah.
What side are you from?
West side.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
What side?
Real West.
He said the real West.
Real West.
I grew up and I went to Hampton all the way through from kindergarten. I went to James before second, and then my father found out that they whooping me, and he was like, "Fuck that, ain't nobody finna whoop my son's ass with me coming out of there." Put me right back in Hampton. I stayed in Hampton, and then I went to Taft for a split second, all the way across town, and then I went to Redford and Ford.
Oh, I would.
Yeah, make some noise.
Okay. All right, so now we want to really get into what you're doing, what's your brand, what you're bringing to the table right now, and what we can look forward to.
My brand is Son of a Legend, but making my own way. My brand is just my name, David Ruffin Jr. I had a little podcast, y'all, called Coffee Talk with DRJ, and as much fun as y'all are having over here. And look, see, you got a team, right? So I don't know how many of y'all started a blog by yourself. I started one by myself, and when you do it by yourself, and you realize all of the things that you have to do, and it's by yourself, you get overwhelmed. That's, I swear to God, it was going.
I'm overwhelmed right now.
It was going so well. I had the backdrop, the banners, I had merch, I had cups, shirts, I had it all. Making orders, it was taking over my life, and the show was only lasting an hour, so I kind of hung it up. I'm gonna figure out a way to bring it back just in honor of what I've seen you be a part of in the city and how y'all have made this work.
We've been coming out there. We coming out there. I'm already out
Chop it up in LA.
I'm already here in Redondo Beach, so I ain't too far from you.
So I gotta ask you, what you have out right now that we can actually go and listen to, and it's hot right now.
Well, one that y'all shouldn't have missed was Motherfucker Work.
What?
Motherfucker work.
Okay.
Yeah, cause we motherfuckers be working my ass.
Hey, bro, that like nigga saying what up, though. to me right now, that motherfucker work.
Access to the YouTube.
I don't know.
So y'all need to hit it up. Go on YouTube. Y'all can listen
But
to it.
listen
It's
how
on
you
YouTube,
spell
right?
it though. It's MUTHAPHUCKAWERK.
Okay, you gonna have to write that down and
One
pass it
word.
around.
We ain't remember that.
We ain't remember that.
It's a hustle channel. It's a hustle channel.
Oh yeah, so Detroit, we really known for hustling, so we gonna love that.
But you know what I love by him?
Harder.
That cry.
You like that?
I love that. I love that one.
Since I told her you was coming, but she been tagging it and everything.
Let me tell you, I love that one. Y'all don't have to play that one. You have to sing that one for me a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
Y'all want to hear him sing?
Let's get that rock.
You want to sing? Come on. Play crack. But you gotta sing it like this.
I know.
You gotta sing it like this. We the livest podcast in Detroit. You got to sing it like this.
Hey, y'all make David some noise so he can go ahead and sing that song.
Come on now. That's cry.
Yeah.
That's your record.
We'll be playing crack.
Alright, let's cry it out.
Just do it from right here.
Okay.
Right here.
I want to step back and see this.
cry. You said when I ask if I love you, I'm lie. Yeah. So, why you wanna fight with me all the time? Seems nothing else is ever on your mind. Cause I wanna make a little love to you, but you wanna knit and pick and make me go away. Now I'm sitting at the bar having a drink, then I have another one, then I think exactly what I'm doing. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna stagger my way out the door, jump into my car and hope I make it home. Wasn't supposed to be put on the spot, but guess what? That's for the crib. I love y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for singing that to me.
Thank you for requesting that.
I love that.
For everybody, for that matter.
That right. That's the jam.
Y'all about to.
We gotta make a hustle.
Yes, a hustle. I love it. Oh yeah, you know.
What is the Dave Ruffin Jr. hustle?
Yeah, we about to.
You got J Hustle.
Everything you got J Hustle. I love it. Thank you.
Damn, you see I'm in the camera. You know how I am.
Well, you been on the camera. All right.
That's my favorite chef.
So that's some shrimp. We got the shrimp up in there. We got
What's that,
pasta,
peas?
little bacon, little peas.
Hey, Daryl, why
You got the little toast up in there.
Let's eat catering.
We got something else coming from the back. And we got the Eddie Kane rap, man. It's only right that we had the Eddie Kane rap, Chedda Boy Malik, on the show with David Ruffin Jr., man. It's these bones and legends of Detroit, man. Make some noise.
Make some noise.
Can we get an real quick?
Yeah, we starting this all right.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to have you on here. Thank you for coming. Okay,
Pretty Teepus.
Hey. Okay. Let me tell y'all. Okay, so you already know I got the questions for you, okay? I've been waiting for this. Even though you family.
You ask me anything.
I am. So first I want to ask you, who inspired you to rap?
Hold on. Thank y'all.
All right. So the question was, who inspired Malik to rap?
Him just came home like 48 hours ago.
Okay, then. 48 hours. Him just came home.
Him just came home 48 hours.
Yeah.
When I be saying, if y'all ever even say like, when I be talking about, when I say that when I say 7 faces, like, that really means something like so hard, like fuck this rap shit. I only started rapping because my brother friend got killed, and that was his best friend that was rapping and shit.
All right.
In '94.
Okay. Way back.
His name was SP. It was called Psychopath. That's the name. This some DJing type shit. My brother friend got killed. My brother just came home 2 days ago.
What? All right. What up,
So
bro?
that's who inspired you to rap right now.
My brother, he home.
Shout out to me, brother coach.
Shout out to the coach, through the coach. She fucked with me. Beat the air, come on.
All right.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Coach.
Yeah.
Yep. Got you. Go have him on here too. Hopefully he can spit some words.
He didn't want name. Y'all get hearing the tough tones and the tax Holloways and the little cheesies and all that. But he's out Chedda with my brother name every single one of them.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
He named every single one of us though.
Okay, so the whole city wants to know about the Chedda Boys. Everybody want to know, like, what happened? Like, what?
Everybody or everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, he said both of them the proper way and together.
What's the question though?
what happened to y'all? Like y'all was hot, dropping, bang, bang, bang. And
then everybody got the drop, bang, bang, bang. That's what happened.
Okay.
You asked the whole question. You asked the whole question for yourself.
I didn't even know. I was just talking.
You just asked the whole question.
You just use the word.
Solve the mystery.
It was drop, bang, bang, bang. The people got the drop, bang, bang.
All right.
That's what happened though.
That is what happened.
I mean, like, if you want to work, that's the answer. I can just give it to you that way. But same way you gave it to me, I can just give it back to you. That's what you said is what happened though, for real though.
And that's
it wasn't about no money, no cheese. Like everybody had cheese and everybody had ego.
Okay. So it wasn't the ego, because I know how
it was. The ego. It was the ego. Like everybody got ego. Like I can do that. Everybody do no like, you know. Like when people come out, they know you're this person. Like since y'all ever know me, who am I? No. Who am I? No, like you like who is that? Lee? No, who is that though?
Rapper.
Right.
No, I'm saying no. Call me what you call me. Right. What you call me? Right. That'd be that's my.
We
that's
family,
my
so we
right?
call you Lee.
But you see what I'm saying? But I'm saying like what the streets call me. That's my lady, right? So when you hear somebody, when they come out, you call it such and such, right? Yeah. Street Lord wine. You see what I'm saying though?
Right. Okay.
It ain't Chedda boy wine. You see though? Right. See them getting that? Right. So that when the egos came out. Shout out to my big brother, he could hang on too. But I'm saying like people, the egos fuck up shit.
So who started it then? So because that was the big thing back then. Like everybody was misconstrued because they was saying street Lord Chedda boy, East Side Chedda boy.
Like, please get a shout out, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
They trying to deep into my soul right now. So need to see it. So Eastside Chedda boys, we started off Saratoga and goddamn Gratiot, bro. It's like Peoria and Gratiot, bro. It's probably like 6 houses, like on east side though. That's when niggas started selling crack.
Okay.
In spots and shit. Nigga wasn't on the spot. Nigga was out this white boys cover called 8 Mile. You right there. Niggas selling whatever they selling, making it whatever they call. Niggas got tattoos from 88.
Right.
Nigga got Chedda boy tattoo in the arm. Like when they came out of that, they came out of that.
You do?
Yeah, I'm Chedda boy.
You heard him?
The Chedda boy tattoo right.
That's what's up.
It was like everybody had started getting money and everybody felt different kind of ways and then the street shit started. But nothing though. It's really
so that's what broke y'all.
But White didn't get killed on the cars on the east side Chedda boys. And Blaze didn't get killed on the east. Nobody got killed on the east side.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with that.
Hey, see, you preaching now.
Right. That's what everybody be.
Blaze didn't get killed on the east side. No recall on the east side Chedda boys. White didn't get killed on the east side.
You preaching now, bro.
I'm ending on it though.
Right.
Two different circumstances. It just happened to happen.
So do you still keep in touch with like the
all of
there?
us.
Okay.
All of us.
All right. So can we like expect something?
Yes, you can though.
Oh, for real?
Tuck about to come out with that Warzone 4.
Oh, you on it?
We want a Chedda boy.
Yeah, we want it. We
I
need
can't Chedda boy album. I can't put another Chedda boy album out. Like can we get Tough, Lee, P. Brown,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can we
Hey, you got all the investors right here in the house, right now, the loudest podcast. I'm willing to invest. I got 30%.
You heard that?
What you got?
But you know what's so crazy though?
Can you get Tex Holloway? Like you get all them together and just drop another Chedda boy album.
No, like
That's
we
what-
need that.
I put this on Moses' feet that split the seat, right?
I got jokes.
Chedda Forever definitely about to drop though.
My God.
Okay. All right.
Forever though.
We gonna hold you to that.
When should we be expecting Chedda?
When should we be expecting to see me on one?
Me, you doing something in the morning.
Oh, in the morning.
Talk that shit. You wanna talk that shit?
Straight to the
So we need it right now. We go right now.
See how we link it. See how we link it everything together. Chopping it up.
I open that thing up right now.
Let's see how we make this shit happen.
Exclusive. Hold on, hey, big bro. And we go line though. DRJ. They got a whole hustle.
I just want to ask. Why you from Alabama?
I am from Alabama.
We gonna have a nail
I get a shot for you. I'm a shot for a second.
Sound like you from Alabama.
Hold on. He like
Birmingham though.
I'm like, okay. like that. You can be crazy. Look.
Crazy.
Alright, so look, I gotta ask you another question.
All my life.
What?
We know at the J spot.
I need to know.
Here's a shot.
This is not. Thank you.
Okay, I'm saying something.
Look, I need to ask you what artist right now that's popping. I actually need to ask both of y'all this. I want to know what artist right now that's popping that y'all would really, really want to work with right now.
To this day.
That's a nice question though.
Good question, ain't it?
Yeah.
Cause I like a lot of.
I need you to narrow it.
Out of 5.
No. Just the one person that you would mess with right now.
Right now, that one
That's
person.
popping that might make your music better.
Yeah. There you go. The audience asked that.
Think about
Yeah,
that. I got an idea.
I'm saying I'm like from Detroit or like
No.
We outside Detroit right now, bro. We world level with this shit, baby.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit though, because of my area where I come from. Nazir Jones.
Period, cuz. That's all we talking about.
Oh, shit.
Now you got Nas.
Hell yeah.
So you can get there?
Are you serious?
Can you get there? You know I gotta mess with you. You know I gotta mess with you. Can you get there?
Coming from the D, he already there.
I want to
get there brain wise.
This family right now.
God know we know.
God know what he listen, God know what he doing, we don't. Listen, God gave everybody this motherfucker some noses, right? Everybody got ears, everybody got a forehead, everybody got kneecap, right? Everybody in this bitch got the same thing we got. Can I ask everybody in this room one question though? It ain't going on nobody here, just pay attention to what I'm about to ask y'all. There's 2 things that been on your side, right?
Right.
Since you was born. And they still on your side right now. What are they?
Your arms.
Thank you. He know the answer though. But listen, I wouldn't expect you know the answer though. I asked them. No, they didn't know.
What was by your side?
Man, you fucked up the whole game, man.
Right.
I was about to give him 10 seconds to think. That's what I'm trying to say. Get deep right and say that. Right. Thank you. I'm not about to the whole thing.
Let him explain.
I was giving you, she said get deep, right? I was gonna give you something to think about. I'm saying he didn't
They
say
thought
that.
about it quick.
Listen. No, they wouldn't. Motherfucker, the 2 days where everybody say, God and my family, the 2 days. I said they've been on your side all your life. It's a narrative to think about though, you know what I'm saying? There's something like, people don't, it's like brain food. That's what I call it. I call it brain food. But he know the answer, you gonna say it. I didn't ask you. We on here podcasting. He asking them.
He trying to get us somebody to talk, man. He trying to talk.
You know, right. God damn.
Damn, right here when he's going to give you food for thought.
Right. She said get deep. I said yes, I can get deep. I want to go deep. So that was just something quick right there to think about.
Okay, all right.
Go to the next.
We got you. We got you. Look. So I want to ask Nick the same question because I really want to know right now. Any hot artists right now?
All right, you should talk to everybody. Calm down.
Who would you want to work with?
For entertainment purposes, Bruno Mars.
Oh, man. That's all right.
Yeah.
He number 1, man.
Bruno, right there.
For solid history of good, potentially conscious music, probably Jay.
My man. He picking fight.
Yeah, I know.
I done said Maxwell too, but goddamn it, y'all know Maxwell slam. Maxwell slam. You gonna sing to it? I get you pregnant on Maxwell. Anybody is pregnant on Maxwell.
Listen to Maxwell.
Listen to Maxwell.
Hold on, everybody.
This is the dope. Oh, aren't we so glad we've triggered your thought? Listen, this is the dope. This is the dope part. If I could work with an artist from ever in life today, that was ever. You motherfuckers know it's Jay R. Because now, at this point in my life, everything he could do, not everything, 80% of what he can do, I can rock. Right, so for him to do,
That would have been
do a
dope.
song now together.
Yeah.
Although I have one called, I ain't even gonna tell you. It's called. I ain't gonna tell you. I have a song coming out with me and my dad, but
Is this exclusive?
What? That's exclusive. It's with him and his
I
dad.
We keep it exclusive here.
No,
I
he
might
said
even
he
play a
made-
little bit. No, I have but I would love to even get the chance to compute or generate, a song with my father. But if I could have a live performance with my father, that would be the best thing. But yeah, that would just be a dream come true.
A video over that.
Yep. Okay, so I gotta ask both of y'all this question. You can stay over there with David.
Hey, listen, before you ask that question, let me just say this, Ace. I've been with this man for a whole week, man. And I gave him some gummies and he didn't believe me, man. So he said, no. And he ain't no 10 of them.
Which one's he at? Tell us the story.
You gotta tell us the
Show
story.
us what he had.
Man, he didn't do nothing. He bad. He was slumped, man.
Was he worse than me?
Yo, give me some of that.
He was worse than me?
No. My cousin was the worst with it, baby.
First of all, I took him by accident. I didn't even know.
Who was the worst with the gun?
It was
both of them.
No, it wasn't.
She
I had
It was her.
My co-host, Aisha, my cousin.
No question. See, that ain't right. Y'all, that ain't right.
Hold on. First of all, can I say
You just pulled the
I
David
did
Ruffin.
not know it was an apple. I thought it was a cookie. I ate the whole cookie.
You gonna do steps and all?
And I couldn't breathe. I had to pull over. He was saying, keep.
Now, did you hear what? Now, hold on. Before he just walked up, he said, Aisha just put a David Ruffin. I am the host.
Oh yeah, I did. This is David Ruffin and these are the Temptations. That's my favorite part of the movie ever. Okay. Look, y'all see when we was chopping it up today. We had our guests. We had David Ruffy Jr. We had Chedda Malik.
And we got to bring back out the shelter for his last.
And we brought the chef of the house, Chef Bill. Alright, now we about to end this because everybody ready to chop it up and do the after party. That's what everybody do, okay?